Welcome to Snap Vegan. We're eating them cheap. Doesn't have to kill you. I'm Cathy, and I'm having a snack. This is my snack. Might as well call it dinner, lunch, whatever. Cara, oranges, and bananas. That would be good with walnuts, too. But anyway, good. Wrong hole. Go grab yourself a snack. Let's catch up. Hey, everybody. I see 3 of you here. Anyway. So, hey, Roberta. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Y'all got your $1,200 yet? Hey, Maria. I don't. I thought they were going to go in alphabetical order like they do for Social Security for electronic deposit. But I got some friends in the W department. They already got their money. I don't have mine. Then I read an article today that Social Security folks would probably have to wait for months. I'm like, wait a minute. We were the first one on board with direct deposit. So I don't know what to believe. I do know that I was foolish, though. I anticipating this thing. And it hadn't happened yet, but by the end of the month, I will probably have overextended myself by with bank fees, about $52. That's with bank fees. Hey, Roberta. Well, best you can do is send them Sudoku puzzles or Reader's Digest large print edition. Something for them to do, a little note, and maybe have your kids or something, get them a card or make them a card or, try to help with that loneliness thing. I know it's hard. Hard for a lot of people. It's not really that hard for me. I'm used to being by myself. And I've been productive this week. I looked in my cabinet, I got that CSFP food and I got the, food bank stuff, and things were just kind of piling up and I wasn't eating it. And I'm like, so I sent an email to my property manager. I said, hey, can you pull one of the tables out of the community room because they locked it up because we can't go in there now. Can you pull one of the tables out and put it outside the community room so we can still share with our neighbors and help them out if they need it? And so next couple of days, sure enough, they pulled the table out. So I went downstairs and got me one of the little grocery carts they have for around here. And I pulled one in my house and I started unloading my cupboards. And, I wiped every can down with a wipe, and rice, beans, fruit, vegetables, rice vinegar, sriracha, sauces, dressings, everything. I filled that little grocery cart up. The kind of little grocery carts you get like at Dollar General, the not the big one, but the kind of medium-sized one. I filled one up to the top, brimming over with cereals and grains and beans and rice and canned goods with everything in it. Everything you could possibly imagine in it. And I put them all out on the table, out in the hallway. And the next morning I go look, and it's been wiped out. With the exception of a couple things, because they don't know what black turtle beans are, I guess. They're just black beans, y'all. And then I rinse them out and use them for nachos or tacos. But then the next morning I get up and half of it was back out there. So I'm thinking somebody got chewed out for bringing in too much excess and not sharing with the neighbors like they ought to. Because we got a few people around here that'll do that. If there's anything free out of there on the table, they'll come and get bags and bags and armfuls of it just for them and forget that there's 60 other people that live here. So as of today, there's some more, there's still stuff out on the table. So people are using it as they're finding out about it. A lot of people still don't know about it. But so I cleaned out my cupboards and my cabinets and shared with my neighbors. It's nice to be able to find everything. You don't need like 3 bottles of the same balsamic vinegar and 2 of them hadn't been opened yet. So I just give 2 of them away. That kind of thing. 4 cans of coconut milk. I just kept 2, give them 2. Things like that. Things we can do to help each other out. And if I didn't give it to them, I'd have donated it back to the food bank. And they had a distribution today. I didn't go. I didn't go. I'll go Wednesday because it's senior pack day. And y'all grab a snack. Get you something to snack on. I am, because I'm hungry and I'm tired, but I want to talk to you. I mean, it ain't like y'all ain't seen me eat before, right? So I've been doing that. I already told you about me. I rearranged my bedroom dresser. Cleared a lot of stuff out there. I changed out my hoses on my CPAP machine. I did run out of wipes for that. And because usually I have to wipe it all down and then clean the hoses. And so I ran out of that. I don't have a tub that I can sit my hoses in. I have a heated hose and then I have a 6-foot hose to go with that. So I don't pull it off the table when I roll over. And so I've only got 2 6-foot hoses. So when I wash one, the other one's hanging dry, or I use one, the other one's hanging dry, and that's got an air dry. And then heated hose, I've got one of, only one at a time. Those get replaced like every 6 months, I think. So anyway, but I'm out of wipes for the nasal pillows and stuff like that. So I just took it all apart yesterday, broke it all down, washed them all with dish soap and water. And did that. I had some CPAP supplies from the CPAP machine I don't even have anymore that I can't use now. And so I threw them away. I didn't offer them to nobody else because I don't know you know what I mean? They were all sealed up and everything, but I just threw them away. So I did that. That got the top shelf of my closet in my bedroom situated. And because I had box after box after box, and I just, half of what was in the box, I don't have that machine anymore. So I don't know why I hung on to it. I was thinking maybe it was a backup, but I don't need a backup. I'm good. But let's see what else. I did the kitchen, the food cupboards. I did the food pantry, and like what I call, the spice pantry, where I've got all my sauces and glazes and tahini and seeds and salt and pepper, and that cabinet. I got all that taken down and squared away. I had a new container of thyme. Still had the seal on it. I ain't used it. I've had it 6 months, so I just put it out on the table for my neighbors. They'll use it, I'm sure. But so I've been productive with my time, but like right now I had to take a pause because I'm tired. I'm tired. My top kitchen cabinet collapsed the other day. I had 2 glass Pyrex bowls on top. I had a glass like quiche dish, baking dish, and I put them up top because I don't use them very often. And yeah, they're heavy, but I mean, that and a silver mixing bowl was the only thing I had on the top shelf. And the shelf collapsed, and here it comes. But I, somehow, I don't know how, I just went and I caught it all before it fell. The silver bowl went ahead and fell down, but I'm like, wow, great catch. And then I'm like, dang, my cabinet. So I wrote an email to them and let them know about it. Well, it's not essential. Well, no, it's not essential. If I'd have cracked my head or, you know, but I didn't. So, you know. And then I took my camera up and I looked inside the cabinets, and the holes are aligned like this. So they had something over here on the whole side there to rig it up to meet it here. But this little rig job was a lot weaker than the regular thing. So now I see how they rig the cabinets to make it work. I'm like, oh my gosh. Whatever. They'll fix it, I'm sure. And then I go take a shower, and my shower holder bar thing just completely fell off. Now I fixed that a couple times because there's the one connector that the rod goes in. You know, it's mounted to the wall, but it moves, and that's what's making it fall. And there's no way to, so I'm just going to get a hammer and like a roofing nail, a big-headed roofing nail. I'm just going to drive that sucker right in there. I'll fix it eventually, but not today. I'm done with all manners of reconstructive apartment crap today. But I am real proud of myself with the cabinets. And, you know, it's like I've got 4 cans of everything that I eat. I got 4 cans of potatoes, 4 cans of mixed vegetables, 4 cans of green beans, 4 cans of regular corn. I got 2 cans of spaghetti sauce, which I don't eat spaghetti, but I'm thinking just in case I better hang on to it. I had like 8 cans of spaghetti sauce from the CSFP orders. So I gave all that away except for 2. And tomato paste, I never used tomato paste. I gave all that away. And what else? I've got 2 bags of rice, 2 bags of white rice, 2 bags of brown, 1 bag of white rice, 1 bag of brown rice. I still have some in a Tupperware container. And then I've got 1 thing of couscous, 1 thing of quinoa. Got my stevia in the raw. What else? I got a half a box of angel hair pasta. I got 2 whole boxes of spaghetti noodles and a box of what you call it? Elbow macaroni. And since I don't have any like regular potatoes, I'm thinking I'm gonna use at least maybe 2 cans of those canned sliced potatoes and make potato salad with that. That'll be good. Just so I'll have something to snack on, you know, with everything else. As far as dinners go, I've been winging it. I had a peanut butter and Welch chia grape sandwich, 2 of them for dinner last night. I finished all my soup. That was really, 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 really good. Yeah. I highly recommend the refrigerator dump soup I just did, that video. That was real good. I did. I ate 2 bowls 3 times a day. And it was a rootin' tootin' good meal. I guess all the cabbage and broccoli and whatever in there. Let's see. Been deep cleaning your house. Oh, good. I'm glad you're going to make a plate for your dad. Nothing going on around here. No Easter anything. I am going to watch my church service online tomorrow, though. I'm so grateful they have that. Honest to goodness. I watch church online a lot anyway, because I never know if I'm going to feel good or bad or whatever. And I watch church online anyway, more than I actually go to church. Because quite frankly, I am so over getting dressed up, makeup, hair done, all that stuff for church. Jesus wore a sandal and robes, and I am just no longer interested into the fashion sense of church people anymore. That ain't what it's about. And then you come in, they say, oh, come as you are. So you wear a pair of nice tan slacks and a shirt, and they're like, I'm like, don't even go there with me. So I like just watching church in my pajamas, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Yeah, it's not about your exterior. It's about your interior. And honoring the resurrection if you're Christian. So I will miss my son. I miss my son all the time. I miss cooking. I miss cooking for him. I pretty much come to the conclusion. Well, he was supposed to come here for Mother's Day, but that's simply just not going to happen. I don't think even coronavirus or otherwise it would have happened anyway. He just doesn't have the money to get here, and I don't have the money to get him here with. So he's going to use his $1,200 on getting his truck fixed. I know. And you know what I mean? It's like, I'll probably never see my son in person again. And that is very sad. Very sad. But anyway, let's see. Wow, Mary Cat, she's better. Yes, I do have Austin Boston. He's in the other room. Matter of fact, today I got his food, his probiotics. Here's what I got delivered and why I'm like a little extended, because I think, $1,200 will be here soon, and before the end of the month, I'll be all right. It'll well anyway. So I got his food, I got his probiotics, I got his Frontline, I got his Heart Guard, I got laundry detergent and fabric softener, and I got Glade plug-in refills, and all of that came today. Mailman just pissed off. But hey, so I got that. Oh, and a friend of my son's, his name is Robert Reed, Sergeant Robert Reed. Him and Stephen were in the Marine Corps together. And I don't know if you remember me telling you the story about how I started playing Xbox, but Stephen brought his Xbox with him when him and Savannah came to see me on my 52nd birthday in 2010. And 53rd, because I wasn't supposed to make it past 52. So we were celebrating. I made it one more year. And anyway, so he had the Xbox plugged in. I'm thinking, oh, this is a cool thing, right? You know. And then he's got his headset on. He's talking. And I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds like Rob. He says, well, Mom, it is Rob. I said, Rob? Rob's in Japan. He goes, yeah, I know. I'm like, you can talk to Rob through that right now? And you hear Rob laughing. He goes, hey, Grandma, what's up? What? What? Or he called me Mama T, Motor T Mama, because I don't always send them their platoon care packages. So I adopted the motor transport platoon that they were in. And then, so that Robert Reed sent me an 18 rolls of toilet paper, Sam's Club brand. Woo! Yay! You know, I swear, around here still no toilet paper. Still. Unfreaking believable. So I'm still sending out an SOS for toilet paper if y'all send it. Cottonelle, please. Clean Ripple. You know, as long as it's soft, I don't care. Honest to goodness. Please just don't send me one ply. And as soon as things get back to whatever normal's going to be, and the prices go back down, I was getting my 36 pack of Cottonelle on Amazon for, I think it was $16 for 36 rolls. And what I should have done was done that subscribe and save, but I think, you know, who thinks you're going to run out of toilet paper, right? So, but when things get back to whatever normal's going to look like, I'm going to subscribe. I know I'm going to have it coming every single month. Every single month. Oh, and Chewy jacked up the price of his potty pads for the 100 pack from $11 to $22, and I reamed them out on Twitter. I'm like, I see what you did, you greedy bastards. I see what you did. $10 more because our dogs are more inside now. My dog's always been an inside dog. $10? You raised this thing up? And so now we'll give you that price. Go check out. And I'm like, no, I still see $22.97 in my cart. They goes, well, you have to proceed to checkout. Well, now I don't have the daggone money to get the potty pads because I overextended and it hasn't caught up yet. And I'm afraid. But I haven't had an overdrawn bank account in 20 years. Man. Oh, well. Well, Walmart brand TP, that Great Value, is good. They have ultra strong and ultra soft. Hey, Michelle. They have Great Value brand ultra soft and what did I just say? Ultra soft and ultra strong. I get the ultra soft. That's a good brand too. But you won't find it here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just I'm not there at the right time of day. Maybe I got to do it first thing in the morning, but being anywhere at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning, standing in line 6 feet apart, I'm not able to do that. I'm just not able to stand in line for those extended periods of time, y'all. I can't. I mean, I will, like I've stood in line, me and Patty stood in line for food for about an hour. But we could go back to the car and sit down and stuff like that. Once you get in line for something like that, you can't get out of that line. So, I don't know. Way to go, Roberta. I'm so glad your partner's gone back to work. That is a wonderful thing. I know you're blessed and grateful. That is so, so good. So how's everybody doing? Let me know. I've already spent 25 minutes telling you about my stuff. Let's hear about your stuff. How you doing? What kinds of stuff are you eating? Are you batch cooking? Or what you doing? What are you doing? Anybody? My friend Kim Carey, or Roses and Cards, you guys know her. She's still in the hospital. Keep those prayers going. Then she gets better and better and better and better and better. Fort Wayne, we had 10 more deaths overnight from this thing. And nursing homes, I'm glad she's out of the nursing home and in the hospital, because nursing homes are coming down with it like sweeping through the nursing homes. Probably in your area too. If you know somebody or love somebody that's in a nursing home, you better keep close dibs on them. Get them transferred out, or let them come home, for God's sakes. Let them come stay with you for this thing, because that way they can just go to the hospital, because the hospitals aren't taking nursing home patients. They're not. So you got to be careful. Be careful. So, but she's in the hospital and doing better, and that's real good. And just keep those prayers up for Kim. So July, we're talking about Austin. July is when Austin's shots are due. And then he's got to have that dental to get that plaque off his back teeth. That's $287, I think they said. So I'll be taking care of Austin and my eyeglasses when I get my money. If bank fees haven't eaten through it, it won't. I'll be all right. But hope you guys are doing okay. And if you feel so inclined, give this a thumbs up. It's good to be able to be here with you and check in on you and everything else. And if you're looking for a healthy snack, I highly recommend just bananas and oranges. That's a good thing to have. Filling and delicious, a little bit sweet. These are Cara oranges. I love them. They aren't so acidic. So, wow, Roberta, where do you live? Oh, in your county. County, okay. Well, they're not doing testing, so you really don't know. We have one drive-through location opening up, I think it's Tuesday or Monday, but it's only for limited hours during the day, and you have to be an essential worker or someone, and you have to bring proof of employment with you. So they're not testing people who are not, or who've already lost their jobs. They're not testing. They're only testing medical professionals, essential workers, first responders, and essential workers that has a piece of paper on them saying that they are working and who their employer is. They're not. Kansas has a real bad nursing home problem with coronavirus. I just saw a thing on the news about that last night. But so while supplies last, we have one drive-through location at Indiana Tech on North Anthony Boulevard here in Fort Wayne. While supplies last, for essential workers. I'm like, man, you should be able to include seniors in that. Yeah. But they're not testing, so you don't really know how bad it is out there. I mean, to get a grip on this and to say that anything's going to open back up or go anywhere close to, you got to be tested. I mean, there's 380 some million people in America. 80% of them need to be tested. And if they're positive, they still need 2 more tests. After that, 24 hours apart, 2 negative tests, 24 hours apart to see, to get the all clear. So if they got it, they were in the hospital, they got better, they have to test negative, and then test negative again the next day before they'll be released from the hospital. And so, I guess now they're talking about an antibodies test, which is just a regular blood test. And you can take that and see if you've had it or got over it or whatever. Yeah, but that's still months away. There's one guy that donated his plasma for that purpose that had gotten better. But, we're not even close to coming through this by April 30th, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what your political flavors are, but if you believe a word that orange man says, you shouldn't. I mean, every single state is affected. Every single state is going to have its own peak and valley and wire, but nothing's going to come out until they get tested. Everybody has to be tested. I mean, in China and in South Korea, they went door knocking on everybody's door and tested everybody in the daggone apartments. You think they're going to do that here? No. But that's how they find out how many people there is and how many. They tested everybody. They told them to stay in their home, and then they went door knocking on every single resident's door in their entire country and tested every single person in that apartment or home. We're not even close. We're less than 1% of the population of anybody that's been tested. And this is America. That's sad. I pray for everybody that's affected. I pray for you if you're sick or not well or not feeling well. I mean, I told you a few weeks back, I'm almost positive this is what Patty had back in January. I'm almost positive. She was coughing up blood. She had the pneumonia. She had a sudden onset of this thing. Fever, you name it, she had it. Antibiotics weren't working in the hospital, if you recall. We had to have a mask on. That's where I got my mask from. I got one mask. And we had to wear it in the room to go see Patty. I kept it. So that's why I have a mask. But it's not an N95 mask. It's just a regular mask. And I have COPD and sniffles anyway. So if I go out in public and I cough, everybody's going to like, what? So I just, if I go out now, I just wear it. And then my cousin's sister from a different marriage is sewing masks in North Carolina. And she sent me one, mailed it out today. It's just one of those cloth masks. And here's what you do. You get a cloth mask. You take a regular tissue and you put it inside the mask. That's 2 more layers. And you can still breathe through it. So do that. You can always, like I said, just fold the tissue over, put it inside the mask. Those cloth masks. Okay, so think of this. In the wintertime, when you go outside and you can see your breath, even if you have on a knit, something to cover your mouth with, you can still see your vapors breathing. Well, that happens even if it's not cold outside. So everything you see when it's cold outside, that your breath that you can see is still there in temperatures like this, but you can just see it when it's cold. Do you know what I mean? So even just breathing. So those masks are, I would say, even though adding this little bit of protection inside of that mask, you'll still be able to see it. But it's more protective than just a regular cloth mask. So let's see. Okay. I hope your mammogram came out okay. But so keep that in mind, that even though, just remember, when you're thinking about this thing, just remember what it's like when it's cold outside and you can see your breath. Because even in temperatures like we're having now, that still happens. And that's how this thing spreads, through the moisture vapor in your mouth and lungs coming out, and other people's too. So please stay home and take care of yourself, or shelter in, or don't go out, or do what you got to do. I mean, I even paid the $13. What is it? $13 a month now. I started this month for Walmart to deliver free. So that's one less thing I got to pay for. But I mean, because I usually get Walmart to deliver my groceries twice a month, and so that ends up being $16 if it's $7.95 a visit, or depending on the time of day, $9.95. So I'm $17 to $20 a month on grocery delivery, where now as I'm spending $13. I think they're taxing it, so it's $12.95 a month or something like that. So I signed up for that. And if you get SNAP benefits, food stamps, as you know, and live in Indiana, at least, Indiana is giving you, I only get $33 a month in food stamps. But in Indiana, they're giving us the full benefit for a single person or a family of four or whatever. So actually this month I'm getting $194 in food stamps this month in Indiana. I'm not sure, but I think that's going to be the same everywhere. Check with your local office or congressman or whatever. But at least here in Indiana, if you get SNAP benefits, regardless of what you normally get, like I get $33, they're giving everybody the full benefit for that family, what it would be, and mine is $194. So blessed and grateful for that extra help with food this month, and really grateful. Senior Pack is coming around on Wednesday. I didn't go to the Senior Pack 2 weeks ago, and they showed pictures of it on the news, Senior Pack, and it was just like a ton of food, like twice as much as a farm truck. I mean, I miss that. But it's drive-through, so I'm going to go. I'm going to go this Wednesday and drive through and see what's happening, because I need to do that. And, whatever I won't eat. I mean, because you don't get to see what they just load up your trunk and you go. And so, I'll help my neighbors out there too, if they give stuff I won't eat, like that taco stuff, pork taco stuff. I wasn't going to eat that. I gave all that away, and they liked it. So, okay, if you can help, you can help. And like I said, I don't want to make light of this for anybody else, but I'm used to being inside all the time. I'm used to not going anywhere or doing anything. I'm used to having my groceries delivered because I can't lift the bags. So, or carry the laundry detergent or haul 15 pounds of dog food. I can't do that anyway. So, I guess I'm less impacted. And I have my Xbox. So, I play Xbox. And no, not well, but I still have fun talking to my online friends and stuff. And that's when I get to exchange hellos with my son. And But for those of you who are not used to this isolation, I can tell you that now is a really good time to pick up a new skill. There are free online classes everywhere. Find something you like to do. Learn how to knit, crochet, whatever you got hanging around the house. They closed our fabric stores. They're craft stores. And then somebody reminded the governor, hey, well, the kids are at home school and they have crafts projects they have to do. And he was like, oh, yeah, all right. Well, just limited this and that now. So like the beginning of the school year, they give students a list of school supplies, for parents to get out and get. Well, they got school supplies listed now at the fabric stores and stuff like that for what the projects are, and it comes from the teachers, so they know that's essential for their learning, so you can get that if you need it. Free college courses at EDX, and there's Wolfram Alpha, WOLFRAM Alpha, has free stuff, math, Neil deGrasse Tyson is doing his Star Talk series free now. He's posting everything on YouTube, or is it Amazon Prime? I forget. But anyway, he's doing free astrology stuff for science. There's another MIT. MIT is giving free science. They're doing tutoring. I showed you that last live video. MIT is hooking your kids up with a one-on-one tutor for science. That's really cool, and math. And with me, I've been brushing up on my Photoshop skills. This is a really old version of Photoshop that I have, CS5. And you can see I've marked in the book quite a lot. And I've been trying, work with shapes, using shape tools, rasterize shapes, create shapes. So what I'll do is I'll go through the book and I'll pick a picture out of my little photo album or whatever, and I'll start dinking with it. And I'm liking it. I mean, I'm like, oh, okay, I see, So, I mean, when I say I'm doing it, I'm really like, I'm doing it. So, pick up an old college book. Get back in it. And I started in on this one again. Business ethics. So I've been reading that. And, what else? Here's my other one. This is a really good book for right now. Crisis Leadership Now. Crisis management was one of my favorite specialties in school, I guess you could call it. Oh, look. Now it's your pandemic. Yeah, Some things are just basic. Some things are just freaking basic. And, this tells you what an effective emergency operations center should have in it. It tells you, it goes over pandemic preparation. Industrial and environmental disasters. This is a really good book. It's by Lawrence Barton. This was a textbook for me in college. And as early as, it includes a 40-page crisis management plan, which we all had to do. And so I've been looking at that, reading that one. I've looked into this a couple times, just for a couple particular things. And interpretations of contracts. Unconscionable and oppressive contracts. Good faith and fairness, all in the law. So, I have some things to keep me busy around there other than just that, because you don't want your mind to go to mush. And, I have that old business law book, and then I have a new business law book that's like 3 years current. And so I've been going through that. And just staying sharp. You got to stay sharp. And so dig out an old book, refresh yourself. You can get Hoopla. It's an app. Go to your public library. You can still check out books, right? Get them through Hoopla. Just keep doing what you do. This has been fun. Working with Photoshop again after such a long time. I mean, I never was all that good at it, but it's fun. I mean, it's fun to look into. So pick up a little something and stay sharp. Or if you're not sharp already, get sharp. If you're sharp already, get sharper. Just now's a really good time. And that might can help your dad with some loneliness too. If you ask him about things that interest him, send him a book, send him, I don't know. I like books. What can I say? I like books, and I need my eyeglasses. I definitely, it's good timing for this money to come, so I'm getting a new prescription because it's harder for me to read regular print. Just because of my HLA B27 thing, not so much as I'm getting older. It's just the other thing. So, but I'm gonna go. I want to tell you all I love you. I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you. I am sending good vibes your way for a manageable time to get through all this. My prediction is, we'll go ahead and put it on the record. My prediction for this thing peaking nationwide and everything is going to be August 1st. That's my prediction. Because summer ain't going to make a difference because it's hot in Australia right now and they've got, 110-degree weather. Then it was in Brazil and South America, before the season started to flip. And so, I don't think weather's going to have a thing, but I think just this first peak, I'm thinking August 1st. Write that down. She predicts August 1st. I think we're in 2. I think we're in 2 of 6. But let's just pray we all get through this thing together and that the people in charge make great decisions. And thank gosh, some of our governors are doing a better job than the one that got elected to do the job. Because under the National Emergencies Act, it is the President of the United States that is supposed to head up the national relief effort, and he hasn't. He gave it to Pence, and now he's talking about, just in the news this morning, they're talking about he's just going to, he's just going to give it all to the governors for them to manage. And that's not what the National Emergency Act says to do. It's the President of the United States that's supposed to head up a national effort. And he's in over his head. So thank goodness the folks on the ground, folks like us, we're doing our part. Stay home. You know what kind of jokes are good to tell in situations like this? What kind of joke is an appropriate joke for a time like this? Inside jokes. Okay. I love y'all. You take care of yourself. If you If you are a Christian, I wish you a blessed Easter. And remember the reason for the season. And let's just all hang in there together, help one another, and let's get through this all. Love you to the moon and back. Talk to you later. Bye.